I haven't taken an online course here at Furman.
I have. I took one last summer. I took a biology course, and I really liked how it was cheaper than going to a standard school, but I didn't like how there was a lack of interaction with the professor and the students.
I have never taken an online course, unfortunately.
I have never taken an online course, no.
I haven't taken any online courses.
No, mostly because I think there's certain things in the classroom that your professor can show you that just can't be translated online.
I don't think that an online degree should be the same value as going to school like at Furman or South Carolina or Clemson, just because I think, that it lacks the personal interaction and hands-on activities that these schools have.
Well, I don't know if they should carry the same value as traditional approaches, because you definitely lose that one-on-one personal experience that you'd have, say, in the traditional college setting with a professor and with other students, because you definitely do get a lot from the other people that you'll have in your class from different parts of the world or different parts of the country in different majors. So you would, I think you definitely lose a little bit of that, or a lot of that, on an online course.
I do not think that online courses carry the same, traditional value as in-person courses, or I guess four-year institutions, just because I don't think you're getting the same level of expertise and developing the same relationships with professors and experts in those areas, so I don't think they carry the same value.
I do. I think that everybody should have homework and assignments to keep up with, but I love the convenience of an online class, so but personally for me, I just always want to be in the classroom. I love having that one-on-one contact with my professor, and I think that that's something that online classes really lack, since it is all virtual.
Maybe in the middle.
Well, I work in an admission office as a student worker, so I'm pretty familiar with the tuition across the state, and I think that South Carolina's is pretty high in comparison to other states, so I would guess it'd be in the top 10.
I would say, I have no idea. I'm just going to put like 25.
I do think there's a lot of work to be done. There does seem a discrepancy. Like, I'm a college student. It is a lot of money to spend on college, but it is worth it in the end, because you enter the job market and then you have something you can hopefully join and be passionate about.
Okay, I think the initial sticker price for some schools will be really high, but with financial aid packages and scholarships that a lot of schools offer, I think they work with families that aren't able to pay that initial price. So students may be paying anywhere between under $20,000 to $50,000, and it just kind of depends. So I think it is worth the price.
I think it's worth the cost of tuition right now. I don't know why it should be rising. But yeah, I definitely think it's worth the cost, especially seeing that a lot of our schools, we do get a lot of financial aid, so there's a lot of help that happens, and so I think that kind of helps balance it all out.
I do. I think that even though it's becoming more common for people to get college degrees, it's not as big of a deal anymore, because it's almost, at least for me, it was expected that I would go to college, but my parents were willing to pay or to find a way to make it work for me to come to Furman, and just having that four-year degree and having that background in all of these different subjects and different languages and everything is really preparing you for the workforce, and it's going to put you a step ahead of other people, so I think it's definitely valuable.